Welcome to Retire Rich, Tales of Financial Freedom with Mark Hernandez and Carlos Lopez from M.A.H. Financial. In this podcast, we guide professionals of all generations, including Gen X, Millennials, and Baby Boomers, to answer an array of questions ranging from building wealth in 401k plans to selecting life insurance policies, including questions about IRAs, dividends, and bond alternatives. Now, on to the show.
Hello, I'm Dave. Welcome back to the podcast. I'm here joined by Carlos Lopez. We had a previous episode where we touched on IULs, but we're going to dive a little bit deeper into it. We've gone from something that's nice to have to something that I can't believe this exists. You wanted to explain a little bit more about that?
Sure, David. We're talking about the triple crown of tax advantages. You've got tax-deferred growth, a tax-free death benefit, and the ability to access your money potentially tax-free. It's like having a special pass to a financial VIP section where the taxman isn't invited.
You mentioned tax-deferred growth. Now, what does that mean for somebody with an IUL?
It means that all the gains in your cash value account, the interest, the compounding are not taxed as they happen. Let's compare it to a regular savings account. All right, if you put money into a savings account and it earns interest, at the end of the year you get a 1099 form from the bank, and you have to pay taxes on that interest. With an IUL, you don't. The money just keeps growing and growing, unencumbered by the annual taxes.
Okay, you mentioned $5,000. That's compounding, and has nothing to do with the IRS.
Exactly. Think of it as a snowball rolling down a hill. The longer it rolls, the bigger it gets. A taxable account is like that snowball with a small section carved out every year, slowing its momentum. The IUL snowball just keeps rolling and getting bigger.
Always use the snowball analogy anytime I'm explaining compound interest. But I mean, what about tax-free death benefit? Because I know that's something that's always tacked on to a lot of the products we sell.
The death benefit is paid to your beneficiaries completely free of income tax, no exceptions. This is a game changer for a family. Let's say that you have $1 million in an IUL policy. If you pass away, your beneficiaries receive that full $1 million. They don't have to pay a cent of income tax on it. Now, compare that to a traditional retirement account, like a 401k or an IRA. If your kids inherit that, they have to pay income tax on every single dollar they withdraw. The IUL death benefit is a clean tax-free transfer of wealth.
Okay, so this isn't just a large sum of money. This is a large sum of usable money. So you can use it on, college. You could use it for, house repairs, whatever you want. It's not just like limited to, just one thing.
Right,
and then
exactly.
The IRS, they're not going to be able to get to it. Did you say tax-free access to your money? That doesn't seem right. This is possible?
Well, yeah, it's your brain is right to be skeptical, David, because this is where a well-structured IUL is a truly unique financial tool, because you can access the cash value in your policy tax-free through policy loans.
Loan. That's the key word, loan. So how does that work?
That's the beauty of it. You don't have to pay it back. The loan is simply a loan against your death benefit, what you've accumulated over the years. The policy is your collateral. So if you take let's say $50,000 loan, a $50,000 loan from your policy, your death benefit is simply reduced by that amount, plus any interest that accrues. When you pass away, the loan is paid off from the death benefit, and the rest of it goes to your beneficiaries, still tax-free.
Okay, so you're borrowing against the death benefits.
Correct.
So it's not a taxable event because these aren't gains or anything like that. So, example, if you have a child and they're ready to go to college, you can use this money for college.
Yeah, that's a perfect example. The child can take a loan for $50,000 to pay for their education. The loan is tax-free. They don't have to fill out a FAFSA form. They don't have to worry about interest rates from a bank, and they can use that money for anything they need. They can use it for tuition, they can use it for books, they can use it for living expenses. The policy continues to grow, and if they pay the loan back, their death benefit is restored. If they don't, it's just a smaller legacy they leave behind, one day to their kids.
Okay. Now, we've sold 529 plans in the past, college savings plans, and all of that money is required to be used for educational expenses. Now, with the IUL, you could use it for anything. It
Exactly.
could be startup money for a business. It could be, down payment for home. I mean, anything. It's liquid.
Exactly. The IUL is not a restrictive account. It's not. It's a personal private bank account that has all of these tax benefits attached to it. It's a way to create a tax-free income stream in retirement without having to sell investments and incur capital gains taxes. You're essentially creating, if you think about it, your own personal Roth without the income limits or contribution caps that are required in a Roth.
So this is very eye-opening. I mean, this is a tool, that you can use to really help your family out. Is there any flexible tax advantages, wealth that we can access at any point for any reason?
It's a tax favorable product that has many different features that are beneficial for anybody willing to put in some money, some time, and they're able to access this money. It's a tax favorable account where they can withdraw loans from it. They can use it to supplement their retirement tax free. They'll have essentially another leg of retirement coming in that's tax favorable. And we all know that taxes are probably going to go up, in the future. So why not prepare for it now?
I like this better than the 529 plans we've sold in the past.
It's less restrictive.
We would always get clients like, can I use it for, say, airline tickets to go visit colleges and buy a new car so that they can, drive back and forth to college. And those are kind of like gray areas.
Right.
But this is like, hey, whatever you want to use it for, go ahead.
And you can tap into that cash balance account that you have, the accumulation of it, before you're 59 and a half. You're not restricted to wait until that time, like an IRA would.
And the trick is that you're not taking money out, creating a taxable event. The trick is that you're borrowing against your death benefit.
Correct.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. These are things you don't think about. Who does?
Exactly.
Why would you? This really takes the cuffs off. A lot of people, they'll start, putting money away in different products, and then they're getting taxed on it,
right?
Or they can't use it for certain things,
right?
This is very open. I like this. I like products that give us that kind of freedom.
Right.
All right.
Well, thank you so much, David. It's been a pleasure being here with you, talking about Indexed Universal Life Insurance and all the wonderful features, the tax favorable features that it has.
Thank you for listening to Retire Rich, Tales of Financial Freedom. Have questions about topics covered during the show? Visit our website at www.mahfinancial.biz or give us a call at 956-994-0407. Don't forget to click the follow button to be notified when new episodes become available. Investment advisory services and financial planning services are offered through Simplicity Wealth, LLC, an SEC-registered investment advisor. SEC registration does not constitute an endorsement of the firm, nor does it indicate that the advisor has attained a particular level of skill or ability. Insurance, consulting, and education services offered through M.A.H. Financial. M.A.H. Financial is an unaffiliated entity from Simplicity Wealth. Clicking the like button does not constitute a testimonial for or an endorsement of our investment advisory firm, any associated person, or our services. Clicking the like button is merely a mechanism to circulate our page. Like is not meant in the traditional sense. In addition, postings to our page must refrain from recommending us or providing testimonials for our investment advisory firm. Because the SEC and state securities regulators generally prohibit testimonials, any such postings are subject to swift removal.